windows in this building are all single-pane metal frame windows original to the building itself. They were installed in 1957. The bond issue would replace them all with high-efficiency multi-pane glass that would result in big savings for monthly utility bills, winter and summer.
In the summertime, with all the windows, it gets extremely hot in here. And so to block out the sun and the heat, especially in the computer area, I put last year I put transparent colored paper on a portion of it to sort of block out the sunlight and the heat. This year I'm going to try the metallic bit. But a little bit of sunlight is wonderful, but this much sunlight is just overwhelming and hot in the summer and very cold in the wintertime.
Okay, my classroom in the middle school is on the north side of the building. And in the winter time, the wind blows through, the windows will fog up because of the heat, that's escaping, and also the cold air that's coming in. Interesting enough, this was a classroom that my dad taught in. When he was in high school as a sophomore, this room was brand new. It still looks the same. You can see the floor, the tiles missing. We have added heating and air conditioning. I'm sure they had heating then, but the air conditioning was brand new in '81, the fall of '81. We had an issue a couple of years ago where there was some security issues, and I had to run outside and lock the doors from the outside to keep, that person from possibly coming in. New thermostats for the rooms would be nice. The heater, if I set it on 68, sometimes it will get down to 64, 65, then heat back up to 80, 85 degrees. So it's either hot or cold, and I tell the kids I'd rather it be cold, bring your sweatshirts. If we had some more computers available for checkout for the classroom, that would be beneficial. Right now we have a computer lab that has 30 computers in it. It's used 3 hours of the day. So if I were to do a project that was on the computers, I would only be able to access those computers 3 hours out of the day. The library only has 20. When we have more than 20 in a class, then that would not be an option. And we do have one set available to us right now that has 25 computers for all of the middle school teachers to share.
These buildings were portable offices no longer needed by Phillips Petroleum and donated to our school. They were a short-term solution to the problem of not enough classroom space. That was over a decade ago. Each classroom is heated and cooled by a single wall-mounted unit, the same type you see in a motel room. The units are noisy inside the classroom, inefficient, and were certainly not designed for a room with 26 people in it. The bond will build new permanent classrooms in place of this. This carpet was installed in 1974. You can see the wrinkles, the stains, and the duct tape that's holding it together. The heating and air system shown here is 37 years old. In cold weather, kids sit in class all day with their coats on. In summer, the same classroom can reach 85 degrees. The bond money will be used to buy a new energy-efficient system, again resulting in better temperature control in the classrooms and a big cost savings on utilities. So Ty, tell me some of the ways you think the community will benefit from passing this school bond issue.
Well, from the athletic standpoint, a new gymnasium is going to be built, which we're going to try to place right out here east of the old gym, which is going to make it so much more convenient for our athletes during high school and junior high practice. Right now, our junior high, during first hour, the bus has to take either the boys or the girls over to the old gym. So therefore, we have to get a bus. You got to go take them over. Their practices are cut whenever whichever group it is has to be over there. It's cut by about 10 to 15 minutes by the time we bus them back over, give them time to get dressed and go to class. The high school is the same way. During last hour, one of those groups is in the other gym. And right now, the other gym is not even going to be able to be used for games. And so we are in a bad spot because we used to have girls playing over there, boys playing over here, or vice versa. And so that's going to be a real tricky situation for us right now. Having the new gym right out here is going to allow us to possibly, we'll be able to host tournaments. Right now, our junior high and high school athletes go to several team camps where they have 2 gyms. So, if we got a new gym, we're going to be able to host some of those ourselves, which is going to bring money into our community because, they're going to have to eat, get gas, whatever. So that's another important thing. The new facility will have a weight facility for our basketball athletes to be able to use. It'd be really, really nice to have and to be a part of the community, to be, a nice visual for our school, for anybody that is wanting to move into Nowata possibly or whatever. It would just benefit us greatly.
As you can see, our teachers and administration have done a great job over the years making things last and making the best of what they have. This bond will allow us to upgrade our current facilities and build what we need to last another 50 years. Let's vote to improve Nowata schools. Our kids are worth it.
Hi, I'm Gary Hensley, General Manager of Nowata Printing Company, and I support the school bond issue. Vote yes, Nowata, October 11th.
I believe positive growth for any community starts with the school system. My plan is to vote yes for our kids and our community come October 11th. Please get out and vote.
Okay, hi, I'm Mike Boltinghouse, here to just offer my support for the new school bond election coming October the 11th. I would just say that based on my personal opinion, I believe passage of the bond will be positive for our students, our teachers, and also our community. So I just encourage everybody to go to the website, buildnowataschools.com, take a look at that, and certainly encourage everybody to get out and vote. Thank you.
Please vote on the bond issue coming up. It's terribly important to our schools and our community and our children, and it deserves your time to go vote. Please go vote. Thank you.
Okay. I'm very much in support of the upcoming bond issue. I think it's very important for us to support and invest in our local schools, and I'm very much plan to vote yes in the upcoming election. Hope you do too.
Our school bond issue is a necessity for our school district number 40 in Nowata. We must pass this bond issue because we have 1,000 students in our school, which is about 25% of our population. These kids in our community deserve the best school possible, and to have the facilities to give them the best education we can, we must pass this bond issue. That's good.
Hello. I'd like to encourage everyone to vote yes for the school bond issue that's coming up in October the 11th. I support it, and I will vote yes. I'll be there to vote yes, and I encourage you to do that too. Thank you.
All right. My name's Bradley Park. Lived in Nowata, went to school here all my life. Turned 50 this summer, so it's been 30 years since I graduated. But Nowata needs to keep the school system up. Good facilities are primary to that. My wife and I don't have any kids, but I still support the building of the new gymnasium, being an extension of an existing tax. Not really going to be any more burden than it already has been on the county. Again, I just say that it would be a good thing for Nowata County if we can get a new gymnasium built and keep us in the modern, be able to host more tournaments and stuff. It's just better for the school system all the way around and for the community. It adds value to all of our houses and adds value to the community. We're going to stay for the future.